What if I told you the best plot twists don't just surprise you, they change how you experience the story? Great plot twists don't just blow minds, they break hearts. And in this video, I'll show you how to come up with them for your story. What's happening, party people? This is James A. Hurst, internationally tolerated screenwriter, story expert, and a hooker with a heart of gold. Welcome to my channel where I help filmmakers and other sketchy misfits write the script that writes their future. In this video, I'm going to show you how great writers craft twists that blow minds and break hearts, how to hack brain science to make your plot twists super impactful. Plus, I'll give you the 3-question tool I use to build plot twists for my scripts. In this video, I'm going to reveal the plot twists in The Sixth Sense, Cabin in the Woods, Memento, and The Empire Strikes Back. So if you haven't seen these movies, check your calendar. These movies are not new. And if you're serious about becoming a storyteller, then you need to scientifically study stories like it's your job, because it is. All right, party people, let's get this done. The Sixth Sense starts with a simple premise. Dr. Malcolm Crowe is helping a boy who says he can see dead people. It feels like a ghost story, a redemption arc. He's trying to save this kid, maybe save himself in the process. Then the twist lands.
Why, Malcolm?
What? What is it? What?
Why did you leave me?
I didn't leave you.
Malcolm was dead the whole time. The wedding ring, the flashbacks, suddenly every scene has a different meaning. So this is the first kind of plot twist I want to talk about, the reversal twist. It doesn't just add a new fact, it changes the audience's perception of the story's reality. And the funny thing is, you'd think our brains would be frustrated by this reversal, but quite the opposite. Our brains can't get enough of it. Because this is the thing, we want to be surprised, but we also want to be right. And that contradiction, that tug of war, it's not just a storytelling trick, it's neuroscience. And this mother lover is going to break it down for you real quick. Our brains are prediction machines. They're constantly scanning for patterns, guessing what comes next. And stories light up that system like a Christmas tree. When we hear or watch a story, our brains are always asking, what's going to happen next? What does this mean? Who should I trust? Where did I park my car? That process lives in your default mode network, the part of your brain that simulates other lives, runs mental models, and asks the question, what's going to happen next? And when a plot twist lands, that system misfires. It experiences what neuroscientists call a prediction error. Now here's the weird part. You'd think the brain would hate being wrong, but it loves it. Why? Because a wrong prediction means there's something new to learn. So your brain rewards you with a hit of dopamine. It's like evolution saying, hey dummy, pay attention. This could save your life. This is the paradox of the plot twist. It violates expectations, but your brain treats that violation like a gift. But sometimes it's more than a twist. It's a trap door beneath the genre itself. That's the second kind of plot twist I want to talk to you about. And no film pulled this off quite like this movie. Cabin in the Woods starts like a by-the-numbers horror movie. College kids, a remote cabin, a creepy local. Everything feels familiar until it doesn't. Strange details creep in, a one-way mirror, a cryptic warning, and then elevators, lab coats, surveillance footage. That's the moment everything snaps into focus. We're not in a slasher movie. We're inside a system, a sci-fi ritual built to appease ancient gods with blood sacrifices. This is the second kind of plot twist, the genre flip. It doesn't just change the events, it flips the entire genre. You thought you were watching a horror movie, but that was just the mask. The twist reveals a second story, one that's been hiding underneath the first. That's the magic of misdirection. When done right, it doesn't just surprise, it creates suspense. And if you're looking to level up your suspense game, I created a free PDF called the Psychological Presence Worksheet. It's a 4-step framework for building unbearable tension. The download link is below. All right, so far we've covered 2 of the 4 types of plot twists I'm breaking down, the reversal and the genre flip. Now let's talk about number 3. This one doesn't just shock the audience, it exposes the character. Because sometimes the biggest lie in the story is the one the character is telling themselves. Memento follows Leonard, a man with short-term memory loss, searching for the man who murdered his wife. Because he can't form new memories, he leaves clues, tattoos, Polaroids, notes, all part of a system to help him track the killer. It plays like a classic revenge thriller with a fractured structure, scenes told in reverse, the mystery unfolding one piece at a time. But then we learn the truth. Leonard already found the killer, and he chose to forget. Why? Because the truth was too painful to live with. So he became his own unreliable narrator. He rewrote the story by inventing a villain and making himself the crusading hero. This is the perfect example of what I call the identity twist. It doesn't just fool the audience, it reveals that the character is fooling themselves. The story's biggest reveal isn't buried in the plot, it's buried in the protagonist's denial of a truth they knew all along. But what happens when that sudden reveal of the truth is a life-altering secret? A secret so powerful, it doesn't just shatter the character's identity, it shatters everything the audience thought they knew about the story. The Empire Strikes Back ends with one of the most iconic reveals in cinema. Luke Skywalker, idealistic, defiant, ready to take on the galaxy's greatest villain, confronts Darth Vader in a lightsaber duel. It's an epic battle of good versus evil, hero versus monster, until Vader drops this little truth bomb.
I am your father.
This not only has a devastating effect on Luke, it fills our heads with questions like, if Darth is Luke's dad, does that mean he never paid child support? And if Luke is his son, why doesn't Darth just ground Luke instead of cutting his hand off? When I was a little kid, I was really into Star Wars. Actually, me and my sister were both really into Star Wars. So when Empire Strikes Back came out in Montreal, we got tickets for the first screening at like 10 a.m. But for some reason, my sister couldn't make the first screening. So I said, fine, I'm going to see the first one, and then you meet me for the second one, and I'll see it again. So first screening, my tiny 9-year-old brain was just blown when Darth said, Luke, I'm your father. And I couldn't wait for my sister to have that same experience at the second screening. So now it's the second screening, my sister's joined me, and about halfway through the movie, I lean over and I say, how are you liking the movie so far? And she's like, I love it. And then I say, good, because Darth Vader is Luke's dad. You thought I was a nice guy, and it turns out I'm an asshole. The mirror twist is more than a surprising plot reveal. It's a psychological reckoning, because the real danger for your character isn't out there. It's inside here. And this, my friend, is what brings us to the extra special, super duper secret about plot twists that I'm going to reveal right now. So what is the secret to crafting plot twists that blow minds and break hearts? Well, you might have already figured it out. And if there's one thing you take away from this video, other than this mother lover is funky, it's that the best plot twists aren't about plot. The best plot twists are about character. Specifically, they're about the audience experiencing an emotional reframe of the character. In A Sixth Sense, the twist doesn't just reveal Malcolm's identity, it redefines his journey. You thought he was a mentor guiding a boy through a harrowing journey, but when you realize at the end that Malcolm's been dead the whole time, you replay the whole movie in your head as one man's heartbreaking journey towards accepting his own death. In Cabin in the Woods, the twist doesn't just flip the genre, it flips how we see the characters. They weren't just cliched horror victims making stupid choices, they were human puppets in someone else's game. What felt like satire now plays like a perverse shadow play performed by unwitting players to appease the cruelty of the gods, which, by the way, was the name of my second album. Pitchfork loved it. In Memento, we thought Leonard was a man chasing justice. The twist reframes him from justice-seeking vigilante to something far more human, a man so broken by tragedy he'd rather live a lie than face the truth. In Empire Strikes Back, the twist doesn't just change the villain, it redefines the hero. We thought Luke was a hero battling a dastardly villain, but the twist redefines him as a son rebelling against his dad. The secret to powerful plot twists isn't that they surprise the audience, it's that they change the audience's relationship to your character. But how do we do that? How do we come up with these plot twists? Well, I'm no Aaron Sorkin, but I'll show you what I do. I get out a piece of paper or open my laptop, and I ask myself 3 questions. Number 1, what story is the audience telling themselves about the character? 2, what truth has the character been hiding, even from themselves? And 3, when that truth is revealed, how does it emotionally rewire what we thought we knew? So to recap, great plot twists work because they collide with what your character believes and what they want. And that want, that's where your story really begins. So in the next video, I'll show you how to build your character's central goal, the thing they're chasing that sets everything in motion. Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification icon so you don't miss it. And if you're looking to dial up your suspense skills, grab my free PDF, the Psychological Presence Worksheet, down below. Thanks for watching this video, and if you found it helpful, would you do me a favor and share it with a friend or post it on your favorite Discord server or wherever you go to meet other writers. This is James A. Hurst for Screenwriter reminding you, you don't need anyone's permission to start creating, so greenlight yourself. Give yourself permission to start writing the story or script that's going to write your future. Be easy, stay awesome, and keep writing.